A Letter to the Ladies Uplift Circle, 1953. Written by Brother Joe Lavalvo and narrated by Brother Rich Nath. This experience is part of an article that appears on page 7 of the August 1953 edition of the Gospel News. Brother Joe Lavalvo had a desire to share this experience with the sisters, and we want to share it with you as a reminder that God hears and answers prayer. Brother Joe Lavalvo writes, I have enjoyed much of the blessings of God lately, especially among the seed of Joseph, whom I love very much. They have become a part of my life, and by preaching the gospel to them, I have learned to know and understand the ways of God more profoundly. Sister Maness, one of our Indian sisters, had a glorious experience at the time when the tornado hit Port Huron, Michigan, and Sarnia, Ontario just recently. 2 years previous to this great disaster, she had a dream that she was standing at the river's shore and many of the Indian people were there with her. She saw a great storm coming across from the United States side. As she stood there, a voice spoke to her saying, "Pray so that your people might be spared." At the time the recent tornado hit Port Huron, Sister Maness was standing at her front window, which faces the city of Port Huron and the St. Clair River. As the storm and tornado were heading toward her home and the reserve, she remembered the aforementioned dream. She quickly took her children into the living room and knelt in mighty prayer to God, seeking mercy for her and for her people. The peace of God came upon her, and while she was still on her knees, she knew that God had answered her prayer. As she went back to the window, she saw the tornado over the river and headed northward, missing the reserve completely. The tornado struck the downtown section of Sarnia, causing great destruction. The Maness family came to my home on Saturday morning full of gratitude and thanksgiving. We sang hymns of praise and glorified God for several hours. Postscript by Brother William H. Cadman. We must give God praise for the protection rendered our people on their reservation. We are taught that the prayer of the righteous availeth much.